god. I have the worst face ever this morning. I really couldn't sleep last night. Had a huge migraine almost all night. But it's Monday morning, so let's go to work. Does this need a belt or no? I feel like it kind of needs a belt. And just a little side note that I absolutely hate belts. I really don't like to sit in like my work chair and be like, you know, suffocating on my belly. But yeah, anyway, does this need a belt? Is it really necessary? Is it better with a belt? I actually don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it needs a belt. Maybe it needs. Bought these little shoes from Zara. I need them for work because like my work is actually pretty chill and like you can go more casual, but you obviously cannot go every day with like jeans and just Nikes and a sweatshirt. So I do try to most of the days dress a little bit better, which I do prefer the comfy casual, but a girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. And I bought these and I really didn't think that I was gonna like them because they are really not my style, but I absolutely love them. They are comfortable. Like I can walk all day in them and it's amazing. So as you can see, like behind me is my bookshelf, which is like one of my prized possessions here at home. And I am a really big fan of books. I do love to read. I read every day as much as possible, as much as I can. And so a lot of my videos are going to be about books. So I am currently still reading Wild Dark Shore because, I went home to Portugal. I was sick. It was Christmas. I didn't read as much as I normally do. But normally I can read a book like this in a week, no problem, because I do read whenever I can. I read when I'm going to work on the bus, when I'm getting out of work, I read on my lunch break. So yeah, I take any advantage possible to read because I think I have a problem. Just got out of work. We do have something important in hand right now, so I didn't even had like a proper lunch break, so I couldn't read much. And when I realized that, I was like, okay, let me check if in Audible I have some credits to buy an audiobook, and I really had one credit, so I bought the book that I'm reading on Audible, and I was listening to it a bit. So the book was not big, so I'm almost over, So I need to do groceries. I'm gonna get home, and while I wait for my boyfriend to arrive, I will be reading a little bit, maybe finishing it, and then we are going to the gym. Good morning. I ended up finishing Wild Dark Shore, and I'm not gonna say that this is a boring book or it's not a boring book. I gave it 3 stars because it is an interesting kind of thriller mystery, but it's very, how can I explain this? It's like the plot was a little bit boring for me. Like, they didn't try that hard with the plot that was here, and when it happened, like, I actually had no idea what was going on, like why this woman was here and everything, but sorry. So actually I had no idea like why she was here and what was the father also like trying to hide. But when they finally tell us what's the plot, like what's the mystery here, you are like disappointed. It's not that big of a plot mystery kind of conclusion, but I would recommend. It is a good book to read. It is fast-paced. So, and now I'm gonna start reading The Running Man by Stephen King, and like, I am not a fan of like horror movies. I really can't deal with the jump scares and everything. My anxiety just like starts. But I started reading Stephen King, the books that he has that are not horror, and I love them. Like, every single one is amazing. He is the best of the best in his writing. Even if it's a book of like 700 pages, you can easily read it. It's always fast-paced and is honestly a genius. But even the horror books that he has, I started reading them just to see what it was like, and I was surprised. Like, I love them. I am obsessed with this man. He can't do anything wrong. And so now we are gonna read The Running Man, which I think this is a type of also thriller, more like, not thriller, dystopian, kind of like Hunger Games vibe. They all watch the ultimate life-death game as the contestants try to beat not the clock, but annihilation at the hands of the hunters. Survive 30 days and win the $1 billion jackpot. That is a promise, but the odds are brutal and the game rigged. The best score so far is 8 days. So I love this type of books, like with competitions, with like death games. And when it's dystopian stuff, this is what I like. I never turned down a Stephen King's book. And also this one is tiny. Like, compared to the other books of Stephen King, this one is tiny, which is amazing. I've been reading The Running Man. I just started, I'm like on 30 pages. And this is actually probably one of those books that I'm gonna really enjoy and read it really fast, because it's dystopian and kind of has a vibe of Hunger Games in there. So it's about Richard. He has a wife and a daughter. His daughter is sick, and this is set, that is still not explained, but this is set in a world that all the resources are now ending. They have these games. They still haven't really explained what they are, but they give us like a little bit of information, like that there are these games that you can enter and make money if you survive the games. So basically his daughter is sick. She is not getting better. So I'm in the part that he decides that he's gonna sign up for these games. So, little update from the book. I just, like the title of the book says, it's the Running Man. So the game that he's doing is the Running Man. He needs to run from hunters. And I thought it was gonna be like in a created kind of environment, like they actually made a whole set for this Running Man game, but it's actually like just the city. He's going to be like in the city just running from these hunters, and like everybody is watching on TV, so everybody knows him, and because people can win money by snitching on him, so like they can just call and say, oh, I saw the guy from the Running Man in this store on this day. So it's even worse for the guy. I actually feel so bad for my guy Richard. So I finished the Running Man. It was not a bad book, but it was also not amazing, which normally I expect from Stephen King. I give it 3 stars because it's still a really good book. It's super fast paced. You really get like really interesting in what's gonna happen. It's very easy to read. And so that was The Running Man by Stephen King, and now I'm reading The Good Omens, which I've never heard anything about this book. My boyfriend picked it up for me, and I just found out that it's also a series on Prime, if I'm not wrong. And I'm like on the first 30 pages, and it's so funny. Like, I still can't really tell you what's about, but it's basically like heaven, hell, demons, angels, but actually like living in Earth, like in the 21st century. And it's actually so funny. Like, seems like a kind of a stand-up comedian show. It's amazing so far.